Okay, welcome back to the channel. So today we've had a loft hatch. It's been put in the wrong place. So when you start your new build, when it's getting boarded, they'll put in where they want the loft hatch going. Our lads have put it in the right spot. Obviously it's not the right spot now. So this will get moved to that back bedroom and this now needs filling and boarding. So I'll show you how to do it today. Quick, easy job. Shouldn't take any more than half an hour. So away we go. First thing you're going to want to do is we've got a piece of board. So we can see we've got timbers in there, we've got timbers in there, timbers there, timbers there. Our board's flying past it, it's not going to hit one bit. So we're going to cut these back so we can expose that timber so we can make a nice joint on it. Okay, so I've cut a piece of board. As you can see, I've put 4 screws in it, 1 in each corner. So when I lift it up, and get it into position, hopefully. Now, we've got the screws already set. That sounds like it's hitting nothing. Okay, I'm not convinced we've got it far enough over on this edge, but yeah, we've covered. We should be all right with that. Okay, so we put our board up, a couple of temporary screws just to hold it. We're going to go around it now with a multi-tool and we're going to cut it out. It's been a little bit noisy, so I'll edit this out later so it's not as noisy for you. Okay, third time lucky. Let's see if we can get this board screwed up. Oh, I'm having one of the mornings, YouTube. I'm having one of the mornings. That's a bit better. Let's get a fixing in it. I'm going to give you a top tip in a minute before I fix in these up. Don't do what I did at the start. Okay, so you want your screws just set with a just countersunk. Okay. We're blowing a bit here now, YouTube. When you set your screws, you set them roughly about 350, 400 mil apart. We've missed that timber. There we go. Bit feather on that edge to do now. Okay, so we put our plasterboard back, we put our screws in, keep these edges tidy. Right, we're going to put some mesh tape over it now. Now this mesh tape will give it strength on that joint and help to stop the cracking. Top tip for you, when you put your mesh tape on, never overlap it, okay? What you'll find is you'll make it too raised and too pronounced. And also, if for any reason you catch a piece, if they're overlapped, you pull it all off. You're better off just putting it on like this, pulling it round. So when I get back to here now, I'll just stop it at that joint. There we go. Now, I'm going to mix some gear up, show how I'll mix it up, and we'll get it covered. And I say, we'll have this finished, this will be all done, roughly about 20 minutes. Gyprock Easy Fill 60. So the 60 dictates how long it's going to take to go off. 60 minutes, you get 20 minutes. We've got a little bit of 20 there, but we're going to use a salt trick. So this will go off in about anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes, max. So there's loads of salt in there. I'll whisk it up. Okay, put our powder into our water. Give it a good whisk. Give the whisk a little clean. Okay, so we've mixed up our mud, or our easy fill, with salt. Let's get the camera back up for you. Now this is where it happens. It's really quick, fairly easy to do. First thing you're going to want to do is we've got a slight lip there, only a tiny lip. What we're going to do, we're going to bring this edge and all this across. I'll show you now quickly how to get it on. Okay, so now we're going to get our easy fill that we've just mixed up, run it into the wall, and come across, again, across, flatten that nicely. So this is going to go off really fast. So like I say, this is not for the faint-hearted. It's not something you want to try if you're new to the game. But if you've been in the game a while and you feel confident and fast enough, then I'm going to tell you now, it's an absolute game changer. So again, just run over. Okay, with this first coat, we're looking to get some coverage on, but we're still trying to keep the coat tight. What I mean by a tight coat is we don't want to build up too much at the start because we'll end up with a lump in it. We'll just try to let it off. Like I say, the first coat is just literally get a bit of coverage on it. Now, I'm going to keep knocking that up on the board while that's starting to set. Like I say, that salt will work its magic very quick. Okay, we've given this about 5 minutes now. That's firmed up quite nicely. What's left on my board, I've been knocking it about, keep it a little bit live. So now I'm going to come past my original pass, keeping this edge as fine as I can. And I'm going to build it over that, can you see? We're getting coverage now. Like I say, this has got to be the fastest way of doing a repair. Like I say, I've got to be fairly fast with this, so I've probably got about 3 minutes working time left with this now. I've not got a great deal. I'll knock it back up on my board, set it into that corner, come across. I'll come into this bit now, cover that screen tape. One more loop. There we go. On this edge now. So it's starting to just go off now because it's starting to get hard little lumps in there now. So I'm going to put a tiny bit on the trowel now. I'm just going to come back through and feather this off. A bit more coverage over that. Now I'm going to keep working this now as it's going off. I'm going to keep flattening so there's no life left in it. I'll wait till it's nearly firmed up and I can start giving it a finish. We're going a little bit on. Bring this edge through. I've got that fine edge I'm always looking for. So in a way, it's a little bit like finishing plaster. You're just going to stay with it, you're going to trowel it, you're going to keep working it until you've got it flat and you've got no lines. Watch your channel all the time, or I've seen it before, you know what's coming now. So this is your best friend. Them edges are fairly fine. If we just go over them now with a sponge float. All I'm doing is making sure I've got the finest edge that I can to work to. Okay, well nothing's come off it. Now I'm going to take my trowel, pull my trowel back over. So it's starting to go off now. It's going off nicely. You see, there's nothing really coming off the trowel. That's lovely. Right, so we've put that first coat on. We'll let it suck in a bit. We give it a second coat with the same mix. So now we've got some top coat here. This is a Pro Mix Light. Now you can't use this for doing the full repair. It's a pre-mix filler, but it stays wet. So I can leave that on the board all day and it'll stay wet, it won't firm up. So you want a little bit on your knife or on your trowel. Bring it across. You're always looking to keep that edge as fine as you can. We'll work our edges through first, and then I'll start coming through with it. Again, bit on the trowel. Now for fast repairs like this, you still want to be taking your time and making sure you put it on flat and neat. So even though we're doing a quick repair, we still want it right. And again, a bit on the trowel, we're going to come across. Let the trowel do the work. A bit of a tear there. We'll get in there. We'll just have enough gain on the board. I hope so, because the rest of it's over at the moment. And we're going to give it another pass. Come right past that edge. Okay, we've got a tiny bit left. So we're going to bring it through now. We're just going to give it one final coat, flatten, and then we'll get rid of them edges. So again, let the trowel do the work. Okay. So again, sponge float, we're bringing these edges, that's all we're doing. We know we've got it all nice and fine anyway. So it's just a case of making sure there's no lips. You can see it's lovely and dry now, you can hear. We're getting there. So just a few trowels now, just to flatten it off. There we go, it's as easy as that. Okay, to finish it now, we're just going to take a small 1-inch brush, bring it in that back edge. There we go. One more pass with the trowel. A lot better. There you go, so if you want to learn how to do a rapid repair, that's how to do it. One more pass with the trowel, just a light one now. We're still getting a little bit of moisture off this back edge. And there we go. Okay, so that's how you do a rapid repair. You can still see the scrim tape, but it's covered. As that dries, it'll all cover, it'll all go white and ready for painting. So that's how you do a rapid repair. Like I say, it's not for the faint-hearted. You do have to be fairly fast. If you're going to do repairs like this, invest in a decent trowel. You need a decent trowel. You can't be doing this with an hard trowel. You need a bit of a flexy one. You can get the super flexes, which I think are a little bit too flexy for me. So this is more of a medium flex. It's nice and sharp. Always keep it clean. Let your trowel do the work for you. Like I say, it pays dividends. And there we go. That's how to do the quick repair. If you like what you're seeing, like and subscribe. Plenty more stuff coming on the channel. I've got one of these to do next door. I might set the camera up. Thanks for watching.